so just hanging out, waiting for people to join. You can probably hear leaf blowing in the distance because my father-in-law is blowing leaves. It's fall. Got my mums out. They're gonna go into the ground very soon because these are perennial mums, and if I plant them, they'll get bigger and they'll come back every year. So I'm very excited about that. Somewhere out there, my mother-in-law is mowing the lawn or some of the fields, and so we're gonna get some good grass clippings and we can put those underneath the fruit trees in the second orchard and start getting that done because the lawnmower was out of commission for a while, and my husband fixed it because apparently he's just that amazing that he can do stuff like that. But we had to wait for the part to be ordered and come in, and so now that's all ready, and so she'll be able to get those clippings. We'll put them on the fruit trees. I've got the edging to go around them, waiting right here, and once that's all done, then the fruit trees in the orchard will be all taken care of, except for we're gonna put daffodils around them because that is an excellent guild member for fruit trees. So we're gonna be putting 6 naturalizing daffodils around the perimeter of these fruit trees, and hopefully that will keep the rodents away. It's their purpose, that, and they're beautiful. So who doesn't love seeing daffodils popping up, you know? And yeah, there's a yellow jacket on my phone. So getting the daffodils all ready to go to get planted around the fruit trees, and getting ready to dig up some herbs, some stuff to make our medicines this winter. So yeah, I've got like 20 herbs that I'm going to be digging up this winter or in the next week or two, and they're all root herbs, and it takes some good time because when you're doing root herbs you have to dig them, and then you have to clean them, and then you have to usually slice them and dry them, and so it's a lot more intensive than it is just cutting down. Like, hi Michelle, good to see you. Hello Rob. Hi Victor, good to see you. Welcome back. Sophia, hi. So I'm getting excited about digging up roots. Well, that is a language I don't know very well. I know, oh, I took 4 years of Spanish. I should know more of this. Hello, hello, hello. Parky, hi, hi. Good to see you, Victor. Hi, Michelle. Or Michael? Michael, it's Michael. Michelle has 2 L's in it, doesn't it? For goodness sakes. I'm just reading too fast, that's what it is. Hi, Michael. That's my husband's middle name. That's a good one. I like that. Thank you, Sophia. Thank you. I'm getting excited because it's fall season, right? And we are going to be digging up a lot of herbs to get ready for making tinctures and salves and building up our apothecary for this winter. So I've got to get all the herbs and the roots and everything harvested this fall so that in the winter we can do our apothecary series. I got like 20 different types of roots that I need to dig up this winter, or in the next week or two for this winter. Hi, thank you. This is my mum. I love mums. I love mums. People get tired of mums. I know I will never get tired of mums, especially the bright yellow ones and the really deep purple ones. I've got 4. They're called something grape, crazy grape, or wild grape mums coming in the mail soon, and I'm really excited about that. No, I don't live near the jungle, although sometimes it feels like it. We just live in the middle of like national forest. So we live at the very end of a road that goes straight into National Forest, and so our property lines up right next to George Washington National Forest, and so we got 100 acres here, and then the whole National Forest right next to us. So this is a butterfly bush, and so this is kind of wild looking. Got some ferns behind it. These just popped up on their own, but I'm very thankful that they did. I love them a lot. Ah, thank you, Rob. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You were here last week, right? I think I remember you. Biscuit, thank you. Oh, for goodness sakes, that would be amazing. We are definitely trying to build this channel and turn this into a profitable thing so that my husband can stay home and homestead with us. My in-laws are getting older, and there's like 100 acres, and it needs a lot of work, and my husband works 12 hours a day basically, because he has a 1 hour drive both ways, so 2 hours commute. He's gone. He works 9 to 9. It's ridiculous. So in order for us to help the in-laws and just kind of keep things going the way that things are going, trying to get this channel built up, trying to find a way to keep him home. Also, then he can, parent more, because the kids, I don't know, I feel like chopped liver a lot. Kids adore their father so much more than they adore me, I think. Maybe that's because he's not around as much. I don't know, but they absolutely love it. Oh, your name is Sharon. I thought you were Sophia. I am so sorry. Sophia, Sharon. I am Ruth. I'm Ruth. This is Fay Hollow Homestead. My name is Ruth. My husband is Jeremy. We hang out. We do things like food forest, permaculture. We do a huge veggie garden. I haven't done it in a couple of years though, because I was pregnant a lot and had new babies. But that's going to be hit hard this next year. We do a lot of medicinal herbs. Medicinal herbs is like one of our main things, along with the permaculture food forest. And we got this 100 acres right next to George Washington National Forest, and we have meadows that we take care of and trails that go through it so that we can ride around and take hikes and walks and just enjoy nature. We try to build up brush piles as much as we can so that we can create habitats for critters, so they can have a good environment on our property here. And Sasa, good evening from Amsterdam, Netherlands. Wow. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. The Netherlands. Man, I have never left the United States. I wanted to. I had this awesome opportunity to go travel Europe with my parents when I was a teenager, and they were going for like 2 weeks, and they were going to Italy and France and like all these beautiful places, like not the main cities, but like off the beaten path places. And I could have gone, and I didn't because of a boy, and I was stupid. Teenagers, they only have half a brain, I'm pretty sure. I know I only had half a brain. Hello from Indonesia. Wow. Oh my goodness, this is so cool. Wow. Hello guys. Good to see you. I was hoping we could talk about apothecary stuff today. I mean, we don't have to. We can talk about whatever we want. But I am on the horizon. What I'm looking forward to is digging up all these medicinal roots, getting them processed, and then getting them ready for apothecary building season, which I like to do in the winter. It's too busy during the summer and the fall and everything like that. I have never been to Glacier National Park. Have I ever been with a martial artist? I am a martial artist. I've actually studied for about 20 years martial arts, and I ended up owning a studio, and I'm a 5th degree black belt, and yeah, so yeah, that was a major part of my life. I started when I was 11, and I did it for a very long time until it was just too much doing that, and then also doing the homestead and homeschooling and stuff like that. And so I did that. What's my body count? I haven't killed anybody yet. No. It is, my favorite phrase is, it's better to be a warrior in the garden than a gardener in the war, right? And that's what I get to be. So I get to be a warrior in the garden. And yes. So jiu-jitsu, oh my goodness. I love jiu-jitsu. We didn't focus on jiu-jitsu, but we had flavors of jiu-jitsu in our martial arts that we did. We had several moves that were groundwork, but a lot of it was from an upright stance. But you know, you've got to know what to do when you're on the ground, because all fights end on the ground. So I know about it from my daddy. Thank you, Fila. And we have gun hunting. Yes, I am not a huge hunter. My husband is not a huge. He doesn't like. You're gonna hear the lawnmower in the background. My mother-in-law is mowing the lawn because my timing is impeccable, apparently, for when I do live streams. If you guys have a different time you want to do live stream, I have a thing on my community page where you can vote for the time that you want the live streams. So whatever wins next week, that's when I'll be doing it. But my husband has such a tender heart. He doesn't like doing that. I'm actually the one that does the butchering on our homestead mostly, because he's so tender hearted. I mean, he taught the Krav Maga portion of the martial arts studio, so he's definitely a bad mama jamma, and I wouldn't want to cross him or get between him and his kids, but he has a tender heart for animals, and so I'm usually the one that does the butchering of the animals here. I do not watch the UFC. I don't. A glass of water catches fire. It's vodka. Agreed. Yes. Oh. Gosh, see, I don't know. My mind doesn't go that way, so I don't know. I don't know that. I don't know what that means. So, yes. So we definitely did martial arts for a long time. Just recently stopped doing it about 4 years. No, it's not 4 years. 2 years ago. I stopped doing it 2 years ago. And I just wanted to be in my food forest. I just wanted to be in my garden. And I wanted to stay home with my kids. I wanted to be able to put them to bed at night. And doing martial arts, especially if you own the studio, you have to be there every day. And when you're closing up, classes are usually until later in the night because people have work, and so you have classes in the evening. And I wouldn't get home till like 11 or 12 o'clock at night, so I didn't like that. I did freestyle, so we did a lot of, we took things that we felt were effective from karate and taekwondo and aikido and jiu-jitsu. We had just started incorporating Krav Maga because my husband took a lot of Krav Maga and he was very good at it, so he started teaching some of those classes. We would teach, did I say jiu-jitsu? A lot of Shotokan. My favorite part was the katas. I am in love with katas, and I would do all the rest of the stuff, and it was fun. But katas were my love. I feel like you're either like a fighter, a sparring person, or a kata person. Not normally are you both, and I was definitely a kata person. But I definitely had to do the other stuff because I had to teach it, so I had to be good at it. And I competed. I used to compete. So, yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it is super peaceful here. It's very, very peaceful here. Yeah. So, back in, I forget what it was. Hi, Lily! It was right before I went to college. I competed for a year, and I'm not a huge competitive person. I don't like debating. I don't like competing. I'm like the most peaceful martial artist that you could come across, I guess. I would be like, hey guys, we're gonna learn knives today. And but then for real we would. And anyway, so I competed for a year. I just wanted to see how it would work, how I would do, and I actually got first in state for weapons, for open hand kata, for fighting. I could have gone to nationals, but I didn't because it got really, really expensive at that point. You had to travel all over the country, and I just didn't want to do that. So, Filipino martial arts. Okay, so when you were doing the Filipino, did you do the eskrima sticks? Because that's one of my favorite things in the world. I love eskrima sticks. Oh, Wing Chun, that's cool. My friend did that and taught me a little bit, but I never dove into it, but I love the premise of it with the female. Yeah, I did a video like that. It didn't turn out well. I didn't post it. I didn't realize it was like that. Coffee. This is, well, creamer with some coffee. Creamer with some coffee. Yeah, it's Irish cream, and I think the coffee is flavored like butter pecan or something like that, caramel pecan, something like that. We're in Virginia, and this is the middle central western side of Virginia. We're about 30 miles away from the West Virginia border. So we're out in the boonies. Everything is an hour from us. If we want to get groceries, it's an hour. So yeah, I love my coffee. It's like, you gotta have your coffee. You got your mums. It's that season, right? Stick, knife, and sword. Yes, a lot of knife fighting. The bow staff was my favorite. Jesus is king. I agree, 100%. 100%. That's really, really odd. Yay! GG Clips, Virginia, woohoo! Stick and knife, yes. Oh. So the, yeah, bow staff was my favorite. I don't know. Yeah, so that's martial arts. I did a bit of everything. So we did kind of like a mixture of martial arts. So it was karate and taekwondo and aikido and jiu-jitsu and Filipino and Shotokan and a whole bunch of those all put together. All of our katas were basically Shotokan. I definitely, when you got higher up in the levels, we started doing some really fun stuff. Thank you, Jesse. You too. God bless. Once you got higher up in the levels, and we could trust you, because the white belts are the most dangerous martial artists out there. If you get a black belt, they should know what they're doing and not hurt you. If you're working with them, they should be able to have control. So we would do things like sword after you got your black belt. Sword was really fun. Sword, honestly, it was boring at first. It took a long time. Since I had done it for so long, I got to start doing the really fun stuff, but it takes forever to get to the fun stuff because it's so detailed. There's like, I mean, literally, it's just sheathing and resheathing for hours on end, and getting really good at that. So, Kempo, yeah, yes. Oh, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, that's awesome. So, yep. So the, and then bullwhip. That was something that I had picked up in like the last 3 years. And out of 20, that's a long time, or a short amount of time, right? So the bullwhip was the last thing that I had learned really for weapons. That was really fun. I'm actually going to be selling my bullwhip soon, and it's kind of sad, making me really, really sad. So watch out for tigers from behind. Right? Did you see my cat? Is that what you're talking about? Because he's a tiger stripe. My favorite travel spot? Oh my goodness. Squim, Olympic Peninsula, Washington State. Definitely Squim. And then going to the Orcas Island and the San Juan Islands, all up in there. 100%. there's a little cabin there that you can rent for like $300 a week, and it's got an outhouse and a wood stove, and it's Sequim is pretty central to everything in the Olympic Peninsula, although everything's pretty, it takes a while to get to places because you got to go around the national park, but no, this is not, no, guys, come on. You're from Olympia, that's awesome. How cool is it you're the one that asked the question? Sequim is actually the reason why I have the gardens around me that I do, because I went there and I decided I wanted to be a lavender farmer, and so I built this lavender hedge here and put a tiered lavender garden on the hill, and then branched out from there, and actually ended up taking out the tiered garden on the hill and planting lavender everywhere basically. But yeah, Sequim is the reason for it. So thank you guys, thank you. Okay, so it is both a garden and a food forest. So I have a annual garden that I put all my raised beds in, and we do things like vegetables, and then I put a lot of my herbs in there as well, just because I want to keep them separated. And then we have a food forest as well, so that's connected to the garden. And then just around me I have like little pockets of gardens everywhere, just for flowers and beauty and stuff like that. So we have pretty much all of it. We've got about 30 chickens, probably. I don't count them. I let them hatch their own eggs on their own, and they just kind of exist, and we feed them and water them. So yeah, I love the vegetable garden. I love it so much. We've got 5 ducks, and we have, I think, 5 guineas right now. I'm not quite sure, because they're just wild, and they won't let me catch them anymore, and they're never in the same place. So I think there's about 5. So yes, man, it is. I'm seriously living my dream. The only reason I get to live my dream like this is because my in-laws were so kind as to think ahead and go, we want to have a place where our whole family can live. And so they went in with their my in-laws, my father-in-law's brother put a house on the property here. My in-laws' parents, so my husband's grandparents, got a house and put it on the property here, and my in-laws have a house right next to us, excuse me, and then we have this barn that we're living in that we're going to eventually renovate into like a proper living quarters house. So it's a lot of work, and because my husband works so hard and he's gone literally all the time, I get to be here and live this dream. So I am incredibly privileged and blessed, and I am just so thankful for everybody like that. I am definitely brainwashing my children right now, and when we go on walks on the trails on the property, I'm always saying, you know, this would be a perfect place for a house, because I'd love for them to live on the property as well. And they've promised me that they will, but my oldest are only 12, so we'll see how that goes. I don't have a whole lot of hope of keeping all of them, but if I could keep a few of them, that would be really good. That would be really good. And if I could keep all, I would be the most blessed person on the planet. Aw, thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Chris, really, really, really thank you. Thank you, thank you. Yes, the cities are just... No, he's not gone all the time. He's at work. He's at work. And in case anybody's worried or wondering, I drop in on him sporadically all the time, because we have to go past his work to go to grocery shopping, and I can't imagine driving by and he's just right there and not saying hi, because he's my favorite person on the planet. and I love him so much. So we stop and we say hi, and he gives hugs to the family and everything like that. So hello, Jonathan. Hi. From Brazil. Oh my goodness. Oh, hi. Thank you so much for joining. 38. 38. I'm getting old. I feel like I should say like 22, but I'm not. I am not. I feel like it. I feel like it. I also feel thinner than I am, and I am not. But I also just had a baby, so please have a little bit of grace on me for that right now. I just had a baby about 4 months ago, so yeah, she's wonderful. Feminine is our. There is nothing that a man can do that a woman can't do in our country, so it's pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome. I know. I'm excited about being old. Hi. Hi. Yes, although there is definitely a lawnmower in the background, but I'll take it. I love it. Love it so much. In fact, and also getting old, you see I have so much gray, and I will never dye my hair because I'm proud of every single piece of gray hair that I have up there. I love it. Yes. Oh wow, you work on an oil rig. That's a high stress job. Also probably really high paying. So that's awesome. Good for you. But please stay safe. Please really stay safe. My husband is a beast, and yeah, he can totally lift me. Even when I was 9 months pregnant and like 250 pounds or whatever, he was like, yeah, no problem. It's wonderful. He's a hunk. I love him. Ah. Hi. The yellow flowers. These are mums. They're just mums. But I love them. Mums are one of my favorite plants in the entire world. I love them so much. And I am planting them everywhere. I make sure that when I buy mums from the store, this is actually from a nursery from a farm right nearby. But I get the perennial ones, the ones that will come back every year, and I plant them. And so you have pops of color even in this time of year. Thank you. I would love to show you around. If I could show you my main garden right now, I would, but it's past the rock wall, and our internet only reaches like halfway. I mean, we're way out in the boonies, and so we have a Wi-Fi transmitter, I don't know what it's called, in our kitchen, which is like, I'm sitting right outside our kitchen wall right now, and so I'm able to do this with you. But if you want, I can show you some of the garden that I've got going on. Yes, the chickens are awesome for keeping the parasites away. So here is my rock wall garden, and it is hard to grow things on here because it definitely there's a lot of erosion, and then the rocks are right there. The dirt is not very deep. And I've got fruit trees here, and I've got some blueberry bushes, but mainly everything that's here is just for beauty. It's not really a food forest situation here. But and then I've got my lavender hedge that goes down here, and then I've got some raised beds right there. So and this looks really terrible right now, but this is where my grapevines, hey sweetie, my grapevines are, and my clematis in the spring, which is gorgeous in the spring. I don't want my son in the video, so I gotta make sure that I don't get him in that. So that's this garden. That's pretty much what I can show you right now because everything else is kind of far away. But your chickens are dying. You want to go say hi to Pop-Up? Oh yeah, okay, go for it. Go say hi to Pop-Up, he's right there. Hold on guys, sorry. Sorry, I gotta make sure that he doesn't get... He's coming back, okay. Hey, sweetie. Grandma's on the lawnmower, isn't she? Yeah. Yes, she's cutting grass. Well, Pop-Up's blowing leaves right now, sweetie pie. Pop-Up's not in the house right now. He's blowing leaves. Okay, he's down the driveway. Once you go in and find Daddy, Daddy will take you, okay? Daddy will take you. Go ahead. He's thinking about it. They love it. They absolutely adore it. They go mountain climbing all the time. They love that they can just go up the hill and there's Grandma and Grandpa. It's fabulous. And they love the ducks and they love the chickens. I like to put my daughter in a little seat right outside, right inside the glass door, and she watches the chickens and the ducks as they walk by the door. It's better than Miss Rachel. So, I don't know where he went. There he is. Okay, you're just hanging out by the Nanking cherry? There's no cherries right now. I'm sorry, sweetie pie. I know. They're his favorite. If you guys don't grow Nanking cherries, I mean, seriously, what are you doing? What are you doing? Because Nanking cherries are the best, and my toddler loves them. I love them. I didn't get to eat any of them because he ate all of them this last season, and he would just devour them. So no, that was not a bear. That was my son. He's wearing all black right now. He's right there. Daddy's right there. Watch where you're walking, okay? So. Hello from Scotland. Oh my goodness, that's awesome. That's awesome. Sweetie pie, I can't have you on here. I'm sorry, sweetie. I know, I love you. Go find Daddy. He about jumped into frame right there. From the Alps. Oh my gosh, that's incredible. If I could go somewhere, I would definitely go there too. No, we don't live off-grid solar. We don't. I mean, we have a solar generator that we use sometimes when the power goes out because it goes off all the time. But we are definitely connected to the grid here. Oh, I know. You want to see Pop-Up. I know. Wow. From Ireland too. Wow. Wow. Austria? I don't know what that means, Michael. I'm sorry. It is a beautiful place. It is an absolutely, absolutely beautiful place. Scotland, yeah, I would love to go there too. Man, if I didn't have to travel in order to travel, I would definitely travel more. It's so pretty here though. I just really enjoy being home too. I don't want my kids on camera just because he's so young. He hasn't decided if he wants to be broadcasted or not, and so I want them to have a choice. And my older ones, it's just, you don't know. There's some creeps out there. Definitely not you guys, right? Definitely not you guys. But there are definitely some creeps out there. I just want to protect them as long as I can. So. Exactly. No car fumes at all. Oh my goodness. Yeah. 1/4 acre is all you need. I measured my food forest for the first time ever. I remember now what my food forest size is, and I've got like 50 trees in there, and yeah, it's a 1/16 of an acre. That's how big my food forest is, because I have it all fenced in, because I like a pyramid. That's interesting. Bangladesh. Wow. Got from like Scotland and Ireland and the Netherlands and Austria, Jeremy. This is so cool. They're from everywhere. Yeah, no car fumes at all. I love it. Yes. Amen. What do I like to cook? Unhealthy food. I like creamy casserole stuff. Like, give me pasta and cheese and meat. So much meat. I was carnivore for a long time. Oh, I could live carnivore. Be so happy. Thank you, Tanya. Alice! Alice, hi! From the Ukraine. Man, we're getting from everywhere. Kashmir, this is crazy. Yes, and soup. I love soup. My name is Ruth. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. This is crazy. I am married. I am married to a hunk of a man. He is the bomb diggity. Oh my goodness, I really said it. I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. Ah, well, that's a compliment. Thank you. Oh, wow, Alice. Ah, from Illinois. My sister lives in Illinois. Ah, it's your favorite childhood friend, right? Yeah, those are long time memories ago. Ah, we will. Thank you. This is Virginia. We're in Virginia, America, and we're on the the middle western side near West Virginia. I'm terrible with directions, by the way. Have a blessed day. Jesus loves you. Southern Illinois. She's up near Chicago. I get the heebie-jeebies every time I go near Chicago, though. So it's unfortunate she lives near there. She's the complete opposite of me. Like, she is city girl through and through. I mean, she has a beautiful little some tomatoes on her patio and everything like that. She loves her plants, but she loves the city. She will never leave the city, I'm pretty sure. Oh, well, Alice, it was good to see you. It is a lot. Yeah, most of the women that I know who are named Ruth are definitely like great aunts that are in their 90s at this point. So, oh, she is. Oh my goodness, I swear, Ruth and Boaz is like one of the most romantic love stories of all time. I'm pretty sure most romantic books nowadays are based off of the story of Ruth and Boaz. Like, ugh. So my husband, he works in a warehouse, and he's one of the supervisors there, and he makes sure things go where they're supposed to go, when they're supposed to go there, and that they go appropriately, I guess. Oh, it's so big and busy, and I don't know if you can, like, I really like being out in the country, and it's so crowded. I am where I am happy, for sure. Out in the middle of nowhere. Our next door neighbor is like a mile away. This is my love song of life right here. So, thank you. That's the goal. That's the goal. I can only lead them so far, and he has to take the rest of the way as far as God goes. But I think he's working on their hearts a great thing right now. So I see great things in their future for sure. Ah. 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 There is a gas station about 15 miles away from us. Yeah, there's a gas station about 15 miles away. It's got really cheap gas. Wow, Gerald, thank you. Oh my goodness. You guys, you are being so generous today. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Really, thank you. We are doing our best to make a living out here, and so that we can keep raising our kids out here, and just keep doing what we're doing. And like I said, my in-laws are getting a little bit older, and so if I could, my goal is to have my husband home full-time with us next year. That's what I'm hoping for. And then he can take over all the stuff that my father-in-law has taken over, or that has been doing all these years. They've been on this property for 20 years now, 25 years maybe. Oh, I'm not sure. It's been a long time, but this was literally the slope of a mountain right here. And then my father-in-law, he's the one who came in and with his Kubota, scooped the earth and cleared the land, and stripped the bark off the lumber and used that wood for their house that they have right now. They have a cordwood house, which is incredible and like super, super amazing. Oh my goodness, Gerald, thank you. Thank you. So he spent years just moving earth from this side of the property down so that we could have somewhat of a flat area to live. And then he built this house. He lived in the barn with his wife here for about 15, 20 years and built his house by hand. It's got, it's cordwood, one side is rock, and it's just amazing. It's really, really incredible. And so now we've moved into the barn that they lived in for that long of a time. Happy birthday, Knuckles! Hi, Mikey. So eventually we're gonna renovate the barn so that there's bedrooms for everybody and like a living room and a bigger kitchen. I need a bigger kitchen because I do so much stuff. Speaking of which, I was going to talk about all the herbs that we're going to be digging up this season because I'm trying to build up my apothecary this winter. So, man, I cannot keep up with the debate that's going on in the comments right now. That's super cool that you guys are talking about that. This channel, this is Faye Hollow Homestead, and we talk about homesteading stuff, and we talk about food forests and permaculture and herbal apothecaries and stuff like that, and have more kids, make your land more self-sustainable. Yeah. My kids one time, they told me, they said, "Mom, we think you had us just so that we could do chores." And I was like, well, if I wanted to have an easier life, it wouldn't be having 5 kids. That's for sure. But it is so worth it. It is so worth it. But they are, some of them are getting older now. I've got 2 that are brand new, but some of them are getting older, and they're actually helping out on the homestead, which is awesome. We don't make them do it. I mean, there are some chores that they have to do, like just because, you know, they live on this property and with us, and that's what you do. If you want to train your children well, you train them to make their bed in the morning, right? And but they are helping out around the homestead a lot more, which is wonderful. So yeah, hi. So yeah, we have 5 kids, and one of my kids is off at boys camp right now, and he's learning crazy amazing things. Like they just went on a canoe trip that was like 88 miles. It was crazy and just amazing. And they're learning how to cut wood and how to cook over wood fires with cast iron. And they're learning how to identify things, and they're just doing manly boy stuff. I know. And if they're refusing to have a child, they probably shouldn't be parents, honestly. But they'll never know the joy, that's for sure. And it's sad. They'll never know the joy of how wonderful it is to wake up in the morning to a baby just cooing at you because they've been awake for the last 5 minutes, you know, and they're just cooing away, or seeing your kid run down with excitement because they just learned how to build something new in the workshop, or they just created a new masterpiece in art, and and hearing them pray is just it's incredible. It's incredible. We grow a lot. I haven't harvested any animals recently. The chickens that we keep right now are not really for butchering, but we have done that in the past. We've done butchering chickens, the Cornish crosses. We've done a lot of those. We've done turkeys. I did not enjoy doing the turkeys, I'll tell you that. The turkeys was not my favorite. And then we do grow a lot of food. I mean, you name it, we have it, pretty much, if it grows in this climate. So the food forest gives us things like nectarines and peaches and medlar, and we have persimmons and apples and pears and cranberries and raspberries and strawberries and service berries and juneberries and blackberries and loganberries, and I mean, we have all of the things. And so we got a whole bunch of stuff, and then vegetables. A puppy, yes. Although if you leave a puppy at home in a cage for 8 hours a day while you go to work, people are okay with that. They frown on that when you have kids. They do. But yes, there's a lot of love with puppies and stuff like that. So thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Jeremy, that's my husband's name. There we go. There we go. Oh, that's so cool. Growing up in the East. A cold face. Does that mean that it's really cold where you were? Oh, man, it's gonna get cold soon. Anyway, so I'm excited about digging up the herbs, the roots. We've got things like, we do a big medicinal garden, so we've got a lot of herbs growing in Russia. Yeah, oh my goodness, yeah, Vladimir. Well, that definitely sounds like a Russian name. Very cold in Russia, but a lot that you can do still there as far as growing. Hi, my goodness, from Switzerland. That's amazing. Oh, and I would love to go to Switzerland. Oh my goodness, I would love to go there one day. I would, but this is a family-friendly channel. Sorry. Hi. Good evening, England, yay! So this is, so the herbs that we grow here, I really enjoy growing some herbs that are more rare and not as common. So I know if people are growing herbs, there's a lot of people who will have like oregano and lavender and stuff like that, but I like to do coffee, well, creamer with coffee, a lot of creamer, not a lot of coffee, but there's a flavor of coffee. So Dubai, Nigeria, oh my goodness. I don't think I've watched that. Thank you. I like them too. I'm sure my husband appreciates it as well. Yes, the jungle. Well, national forest, basically. But this is, I think I was going to answer this. Somebody thought this was the marijuana or something. No, this is butterfly bush. And I've got a really pretty, here's some flowers from it. They're almost done now, but they are quite gorgeous. If you're gonna plant butterfly bush, make sure you get a sterile variety so that they don't spread, because they are quite spready and people don't like that. Ground coffee, 2 sugar and milk, nice. I was talking about herbs and we just keep rambling. We just keep going on and on. Camping, no, this is my home. This is where we live. Pine martens or polecats around there? No. So we have mountain lions and we have bears and we have bobcats and fox and stuff like that. We have otters, which honestly I didn't know that we had those, but I just recently learned that. The garden is awesome. It is, so I have a 50 by 50 garden, which I found out is a 1/16 of an acre. It's got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you count the perimeter, it's got 8 raised beds. And then we have a food forest as well. And then the food forest is 50 by 50 as well. And that is a 1/16 of an acre as well. Well, no, I'm sorry, the vegetable garden is 50 by 30. So it's a little bit smaller. My mother-in-law has a garden that's attached to it, and so hers is 50 by 20, I guess, maybe. The whole thing makes a really big rectangle of 100 by 50. They're all connected. So, yes. Who is that? That is Pumpkin. My kids named him. That's Pumpkin. He's oh my goodness, why can't I think of the word? He's a dumpster kitty. We found him at the dumpster. He didn't have a home, and so he came home with us. Oh, thank you. It is a cat. It is definitely a cat. Moral? What? Anyway, shout out to Pumpkin. Yes, yes. Thank you so much. So we have Pumpkin. We have another orange cat, and he's large. He's the kind that runs, and then the belly wobbles back and forth as he runs. It's pretty funny, and he's wonderful. So he's Sawyer. I used to have a dog named Finn, and so it was Finn and Sawyer, kind of like Huckleberry Finn and Tom Sawyer. Loved that. We like to name our cats and our dogs in themes, apparently. And we have a Cassian and a Nesta. If you know who Cassian and Nesta are named after, then good for you. Also, that's a whole nother live stream to talk about all of that, because I am quite the book nerd. And then thank you so much. And let's see. Oh, I have not seen that. I am too tenderhearted for that. I tried a couple of times to watch a movie like that, and it just destroyed me. And my husband is like, never again. We're not doing this. So we watch his kind of movies, which I think are like he likes Fast and Furious and stuff like that. I don't know, action videos, and I like the romantic comedies, obviously. So, oh my goodness, you're having a baby. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. So, okay, Shelby and Gracie, whatever your name is, if you go, I have a video about how I just had my last baby here on the property here, and it was a free birth. We didn't have a midwife or anything like that. It was just my husband and I and our kids, and we had the birth here, and it was beautiful, and it was not painful at all. Like, it doesn't have to be painful. I think a lot of the pain comes from being told that it should be painful. You know, like if you can get a cut on your hand, and you don't even notice sometimes, and then you look down and you see like blood or something like that, and then you realize, oh no, I'm injured, and you start feeling it then, because it's so like your brain registers, oh, it should hurt, and so it starts hurting. So it doesn't have to hurt. It didn't. I mean, there was a few painful contractions, but it was literally, I counted them. There was 5 painful contractions, and she was out. And so go check out that video. I hope that it encourages you. It was like one of the most beautiful days. It was one of my most favorite days of all time. And I know a lot of women talk about their labor days as being like one of the worst days ever, and it doesn't have to be that way. So I hope that you don't have to feel that fear, and know that you don't have to feel that fear. I hope that you can watch that and be encouraged. Birth can be beautiful and painless. Excuse me. Yes, we free range our chickens, very much so. So I think I saw somebody else on here. It's going so fast right now. I saw somebody say that they're expecting as well. So congratulations to everybody who's getting ready to have a baby. That's awesome. No, love is the greatest gift. Love is the greatest gift. And even if it doesn't work out, at least there's love, you know? So love is the best. Love is the absolute best. Thanks. I know, right? It's just awful here. It's so awful. So, yeah, this is, hi, Rose. Hi, Rose. That is, I can't say because never mind. But Rose, when I was younger, that's all I wanted was a rose garden and a tall tower that I would put in it, and I would pretend to be Rapunzel. Anyway, roses are my favorite. QR code, I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. I am 38. It is, no, it's coffee. It's straight up coffee. I'm pretty sure it's flavored like caramel pecan or something like that. And then lots of creamer in it. Thank you. My mother-in-law got this for me, and she got a matching one. So we have matching mugs. I think hers is yellow on the bottom. So, Oh, thank you, Elijah. I don't know a QR code. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm new to live streaming. I appreciate it though. I really appreciate it. Aliens are coming. Shout out to the mother-in-law. Yes. I am so blessed to have a mother-in-law that is kind and good. And literally, like my kids run up to her all the time and they're just like, I'm going to see you later, Mom. I'm going to hang out with Grandma. And they do that. And she loves them. She created like a little craft area for them in their workshop. And she does stuff. She's very crafty, very, very crafty in a good way. Not like, you know, the negative way of saying that. She makes quilts and barn quilts and paints and she makes baskets. Every time she enters anything into the fair that she's created, painting wise or quilt wise or basket or jelly or something like that, then she always wins first place. She's just incredibly talented and sweet and wonderful. No, butterfly bush. I feel like I should put like a title up here that has pointed to it. This is butterfly bush. It is not a wallpaper. It is not. It is not. Ugh. So I have a, I don't have any mods yet, but my brother is going to be a mod next week. I've got to look at how to do that. So I'm not totally sure how to do that yet. Because I just started doing live streams. So I've got to learn how to do that. And then he's also going to learn how to do that, and he's going to be my mod for me. So, oh, I know, right? But if I take you up there, then I lose my internet. I'm sorry. I got to kind of stay next to the kitchen. So, but she is wonderful. And maybe next time I'll put on like one of her quilts. She makes a new quilt for my kids. Every time I have a kid, she makes a quilt for them. So, Pumpkin and Sawyer, yes. And Cassie and Anesta, don't forget about them too. Oh, and if you guys were here, we do grow garlic. Yes, very much so. If you were here last week, I asked you guys to pray for my puppy, and well, she's not a puppy anymore. She was Daisy. She was my Bernese mountain dog, and she died, unfortunately. I'm sorry. It happened later that day. We just knew she wasn't herself, and so I'm sorry. I saw that. Thanks. I am, I appreciate that. Thank you guys. That's sweet. But we are not afraid of bears. In fact, actually one time there was a bear right outside our kitchen window, like right here where I am basically. And I have a clothesline that goes, if you can see the clothesline hanging right there, the duck pond, they're making a mess of everything right there. But I looked out the window and I saw the bear, and it was so big that its back brushed along the clothesline. It was nuts. It was absolutely nuts. And at that time, we kept our trash right here behind the house. We don't do that anymore, I'll tell you that for sure. And so that bear definitely changed that. He grabbed one of our trash bags and drug it down the hill. I think this is an area where I don't think they do it anymore, but I think they used to bring bears that had gotten too used to city life and too comfortable with people. In the more urban areas, they'd bring them out down our road and drop them off in the national forest here. And so, thanks, Elijah. So he was probably one of those that just really liked trash because he was a city bear. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's true. He is a polar bear. I have a short of him chopping wood. It's totally a thirst trap. I can make thirst traps of my husband because he's that awesome. Thank you. I appreciate that. I don't know why, but I appreciate you saying that. I appreciate you saying that a lot. So Yeah, Daisy died. We were pretty sure it was cancer, and she stopped eating, and we tried all the medicines, and we tried all the things, and she just wouldn't eat, and she wouldn't. Yeah, and so she died last week, which is heartbreaking for us. She's really special, and she was only 3 years old. It was ridiculous. My husband right now, he is taking care of the baby and my toddler and my girls, actually. They're all hanging out in the field out there. Yeah, he's got the baby perched on his shoulder, looking around. Yeah, so they wouldn't miss a thing. Well, he would say that. I don't know. I give him a run for his money. So I appreciate you saying that, though. I always have a project. And I'm like, hey, honey, could you dig up some fresh dirt for me? Because I need to fill up my beds again and stuff like that. Wow. Thank you from Alaska. Wow. Hey, Straight Jacket. I feel like you were here last week, weren't you? It is good, although it's cold at this point. I'm not drinking it fast enough. Although, you know, when you have kids, cold coffee is the norm. Korea. Oh, Korea, that's awesome. I have so many friends from Korea because I went to a girls' boarding school for high school, and a lot of the girls that were boarders there, they were all from Korea. And so I have a lot of friends from Korea. Yeah. Yeah. Man, those were good days. So that's really cool. And my brother-in-law married a Korean, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure she's Korean. We don't talk to them very often. We just kind of found out that he's married. So I'm not exactly sure. But he lived in Korea for a long time. And he had mentioned often that he wanted to marry a Korean. And she looks Korean. So I'm just going to go out on a limb and say so. Oh, are you serious? That's awesome. Where are you going to go? I'm not a rapper. I get tongue-tied over just talking. Where are you going to visit in the U.S.? Pounce out of the bushes. Get out of here. We don't want that talk here. Oh my goodness, in South Africa. That's amazing too. Hello. One of my best friends, Michelle, was from South Africa. She's still there actually because she was a boarder. So, you know, they don't live here. They boarded for school, for high school, and then they went home afterwards. So, NYC. Yeah, that's cool. The last time I was in New York City, I went to the top of the Twin Towers. Always have kids. If it's even a question in your mind whether or not you want to have kids, you want to have kids, and you're never ready. But once you do have them, you become ready, and it turns you into this person that you never thought you could be. You become a much, much better person. It's the best. It's the absolute best. And when you live your life for somebody else, then you become a better person. And they're just the light of my life. So I can't recommend it enough. They're the absolute best. Well, yeah. I do not have Korean blood, no. But I'm pretty sure my brother-in-law is married to a Korean lady, so. Yes, me too. I do not like going to those places. Hello. You're getting nuts out in the field. A villager. I don't know what that means. I live in a village. Like literally the town that we live in is called a village. It's not a town. It's not a city. It's a village. But I don't know what that means. Bear sleeping motorcycle. That's awesome. I'm afraid to do shout outs now because people have been saying things, writing things that are traps to get me to say things that are not names. So I'm sorry. I'll say, hey, Nick. I don't know what that means. Can somebody explain to me what that means? Thank you. Have a wonderful day, guys. Ah. Here they come. Here they come. Oh, no. No. Oh, gosh. I am so sorry. That's not okay. That's not okay. I am so sorry. I'm glad that she's taking care of you, though. That's what we want to do here. We want to be able to take care of our parents as they get older. Never putting them in a home or anything like that. And that's our goal. Then yes, then that is me. Oh my goodness, it's going so fast I can't even see. We are in Virginia. We are in so the United States, right? Because there's so many. No, I don't, but I collect them for food, like chicken of the woods and hen of the woods, and I do medicinal mushrooms like reishi and turkey tail and stuff like that. I turn them into tinctures and put them into medicines, but none of the psychedelic stuff. We don't do that. No. So yeah, we're in Virginia. I have a hard time with this every time I say it. We are in the central western area of Virginia. So we talk about garden stuff here. We talk about garden stuff and I guess travel stuff and cats apparently as well. We like talking about cats. Well, I don't know which way you can see me on here. If I'm looking at my phone, I'm to the left of my phone, but I think I'm to the right if you guys are looking at me. That's all I'm going to say about that. No, I don't put my kids on the live stream. No, I don't put them on any of the videos. But I do put my husband on the videos. Hey, Jeremy, can you poke your head in and say hi?
Nobody wants to see me.
They want to see you. You've actually been quite the topic of conversation. This is my husband.
Yes. I'm also shy.
He's my polar bear.
Love you.
I love you too. Oh, yeah, he is definitely my mountain man. That's for sure. Oh, Blue Ridge Mountains, very nice. He's definitely a polar bear. He's been growing the beard. How long have you been growing the beard, Jeremy?
Almost a year and a half.
Really? Because, are you sure?
About a year.
It seems about a year. About a year he's been growing it. Nick Fuentes. And he does the coffee mug too. Although he usually has some clever quip to say and I do not. I am not very clever. Justice for Jeremy. Hi. Hi, Kensley. Hello, hello. Good to see you. See, I gotta look and make sure that's your name now because people have been trying to trick me. Marcella. Hello, hello, hello. So, yes. Oh my goodness, he gives me butterflies so much. We've been married for 16 years and he walks in the room and I start giggling sometimes because he's just, no. You are the French Nick Fuentes. That's really cool. Vegan, no, definitely not vegan. Carnivore, definitely carnivore. Although right now, less so because I love pasta as well. I am a Christian, very much so. Jesus, he's my king. He's the one. Only person I love more than my hubby. In Virginia, ever met anyone famous? Yes. Yes, actually, I met Tom Cruise and Dakota Fanning, which is pretty cool. I met them because I was an extra on War of the Worlds way back in the day. They did that, a bunch of the country scenes, they did that out here in Virginia. So, I got big teeth. Yeah, I get that a lot. I got that a lot. What about God? Yeah. Amen. Yes, God. My creator and Lord, like, yeah, he created me. So he's the one. He's the kahuna. Alice. Hi, Alice. I do remember that. That was kind of crazy. Hi. Yeah. Apparently he was super in love too. Ah. Oh, okay. So that's a great question. My favorite book? I would have to say As Sure as the Dawn by Francine Rivers, but I also am really loving some romantic fantasy stuff right now, like A Court of Thorn and Roses. I'm super into that. I've read it like the series like 3 times. Just why I have cats named Cassie and Anesta. I did have an Azrael, but he just didn't come back one day. So I think that maybe a bobcat or something like that got him. So yeah, the chat has me confused as well. I'm trying to like pick things that I can understand and answer them, but I am really confused by a lot of the things. I think there's a lot of conversations going on along in the background, not that don't deal with me at all. So I think that's what's going on. Oh, absolutely, for sure. But not in a bad way, because you know, if I just started saying like, oh God, I think that would be disrespectful. So oh my goodness. So yes, those are chickens, and you might see some ducks as well. And there's a cat that goes back there, and his name is Pumpkin, and he's been walking around quite a lot. We do. Okay, so I have been consistently, so like 4 times. I've only done this 4 times, so don't come at me. I'm really, really bad at it so far. But on Sundays, I've been doing live streams. These are the only time, Sunday's the only time I've ever done it. And I have a poll on my community page. If you guys are interested in coming and joining the live streams, then please check it out and tell me when you want the live stream to go on, because I only had 3 people vote, but they voted for 4. So we went on at 4 right now. You're having the baby right now. Oh, that's so exciting. Oh, I'm so excited for you. Wait a minute. Cats are, oh, cats, 100%. 100%. Don't you even think about it. My daughter's trying to sneak onto camera. No. When she gets older, if she wants to join me, she is more than welcome to join me. I would love to have her with me, but she needs to be older. She's only 12. So my husband just went out to the field with my baby and maybe toddler. I think toddler's at grandma's house though. Zelda, so happy to meet you too. Thank you for subscribing. Rimwolf, have a magical day as well. Oh, and then tea, I would have to say hibiscus. I really like hibiscus with lemon balm. I like making my own tea and I like coming up with new ones, but peppermint, really, peppermint's always good. So thank you, Denise. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, thank you, Nicole. We're pulling out the claws, I see. Oh. I don't even need to defend that because I have kids. So anyway, hi Thiru. I'm actually gonna have to go pretty soon because Ashley, hi. Because it's been longer than an hour. I'm having so much fun. My husband looks like he's doing good though, but if he starts walking this way, I'm gonna have to skedaddle because that means that the baby needs me at this point. There are no edible low-growing shrubs here? That's really sad. No, there's always something that you can grow. There's always something that you can grow. What are you talking about? That's ridiculous. Even if it's just huckleberries. Stuck in the 70s, like your name, yes, right? Kathy, hi, I'm so glad you came and joined us. I really appreciate it. I hope that you can come back. We do this every Sunday. I don't know what time we're going to be doing it next Sunday. I'm going to look at the poll on my community page and see who voted for what time, and whatever get the most votes, that's what we're going to do. So, Gen Z slang. I would fumble all of them, I'm pretty sure. All of them, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I'm still upset about that. Can I suggest some? Oh, that is what I like to do. Yes. So edible shrubs. That's like the main things that we got. So Nanking cherry is one of my favorites. So Nanking cherry is like the best. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you, thank you. That's true. There's reasons for both ways. Yeah. So Nanking cherries are really great. Service berries are amazing and delicious. Obviously the raspberries and blackberries. Loganberries kind of, they're not really like a low growing shrub. They're kind of like a trailing viney thing. But they would be kind of under the category of shrubs. And then blueberries, of course, blueberries, huckleberries, right? Currants are really good, although currants are not my favorite as far as whether or not they are the way that they taste. But I could see making like a white or a pink currant pie easily. That would be really good. Well, thank you for finding our channel. Portugal, that's awesome. That's awesome. Thank you, Kathy. Marianne, I am very sorry that you're sad. I hope that we can cheer you up a little bit here. I hope this can bring you some sunshine. Other good edible shrubs. I mean, elderberry kind of, but that's a medicinal. But that's a really good one to have because you want to be able to have your elderberry syrup in the winter, for sure. Huckleberry lemonade drink, is that what you're saying? Thanks, Alpha. I appreciate that. I am not from Portugal. I am in America, United States. We are in Virginia. So, and again, I have such a hard time saying this. Central Western Virginia, about 30 miles away from the West Virginia border. So, Rihan, thank you. If I mispronounce your name, I'm so sorry. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. David. This is, if you see, this is where we have our fires too. So especially in the fall, like these days, in the evenings, we often have a fire in our fire pit here, and we just sit and look and enjoy because it's just beautiful here. We love it. Strawberries are kind of sour. If you have a strawberry from an ever-bearing bush, a small strawberry, one of the little ones, those tend to be super, super sweet. I have one that tastes like Fruit Loops, and it's amazing, absolutely amazing. Oh, Moscow, wow, wow. I don't know who that is. I am so sorry. Thank you. Thank you so much. Huckleberry pie, yes. Oh gosh, I would love to do a garden tour, but my internet doesn't reach to the garden. We are way out in the boonies, and so we have fiber wire or something like that. Oh, my husband's coming back. And so it can only reach so far. Maybe if one day we get one of like Starlink or something like that, I would love to do a live stream out in the garden. That would be so amazing, but I can't right now. But I will do a tour and post it to my page as a video for sure. Sweetheart, do you need something? What's up? Are you making concoctions? We were going to talk about apothecary stuff. Look, I've got the names of all the herbs that I'm going to be harvesting and everything and getting ready for the apothecary things. We didn't even say hi. Hello, Christoph? Hello. From India, wow. I know Brett Favre because my dad really loved the Packers. We were from Wisconsin. That's where I grew up. Ah, I'm sorry. I don't know a whole lot of football players. It's really nice in the spring here too. We're in Virginia. California, wow. So you can grow a lot more stuff than I can. Well, I guess depending if you're southern Florida or northern Florida. California, sorry. If you're southern or northern California, it changes a lot. Coconut, you're in Wisconsin? That's awesome. I grew up in Polk County. I don't know if you know where that is. Polk County, it's on like the again, I can't say it, central western side. But my dad grew up in Milwaukee, well, right outside in Germantown. Bangladesh, my goodness. Hi. Hi, Raj. Nice to see you. Hello. It's almost midnight in Germany. Wow. A lot of what my 2-year-old says sounds like he's German. That doesn't count for anything, I know, but my brother was born in Germany. Does that count for something? Germantown. Are you in Germantown, Coconut? Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. Mango trees. I wish we could have mango here, but we do have pawpaw, which is a lot like mango. It's a custardy fruit, very tropical tasting, and it's a native to this area, so the pests don't really bother it, and there's not a lot of diseases, and it's amazing. And the pawpaw, there's some good books written about that too. You position your, yeah, mine is in the back of the house, but my food forest is way down the driveway. So we share a property with my in-laws, and they didn't want to have a big garden in their front yard. And so there's like a field area past the big rock wall that we have. And this rock wall is from like the Civil War. It's an old rock wall. It's really, really beautiful. The one behind me, my father-in-law, he built that when he was terracing the property. But there's a rock wall here from like Civil War, Revolutionary War. I'm pretty sure my cousin, well, my husband's cousin, has done metal detecting and has found like bullets from Revolutionary War time right next to the rock walls. They would use it as cover. But yeah, it's way past that because that was the only area that I had. Hamburg, wow. I did not know that. Dragon fruits though. No, well, we can grow them if we have a greenhouse. I had a dragon fruit for a while, and I just don't have any light in my house. We haven't put in the windows that we want to put in, and so it died during the winter when I brought it in. So, 3 in the morning at Bangladesh. My goodness. My goodness. Go to sleep. I mean, stay with us for sure. I appreciate you being here, but my goodness. Yes. Well, we live outside of a village. We're like 15 minutes away from the village. So, yeah, not papaya, pawpaws. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, there's bugs out. They're coming out. Germany. Oh, it's in the morning. Okay. Wow. Thank you. Andile? Is that how you say your name, Andile? Thank you so much. That's really, really sweet of you. I appreciate that. Oh my goodness. So many people from Germany. This is so cool. Sweetheart, my daughter is standing right behind the camera. There are people from all over the world on this live stream right now. It's really cool. All over the world. Do you have a question for me? No? You just want to hang out with me? Oh, okay, that's fine. Okay, well, I'm wrapping up because I hear the baby. So, Russia, wow. This is coffee. I keep saying that. It's literally, it's creamer with coffee. Creamer with coffee. Hi, Constance. It is a gorgeous day. We are enjoying life so much. Do you see, I have my mums with me. Very exciting. Love the mums. They are doing good things, beautiful things. I'm going to plant them very soon. Oh, is he a war person? Yeah, yeah. They would enjoy doing that a lot, I'm sure. My husband and his cousin enjoy going out there to do that stuff as well, and the kids love doing it as well because they just love, you know, finding treasure. I have twin 12-year-olds. I have and they're girls. I have a 10-year-old son, and then I've got 2 littles that are little, a 2-year-old and a 4-month-old. So, Thank you. Thank you very much. I was just talking about how I have a friend in South Africa. She did martial arts with me when I was in high school. I went to a boarding school, and so she was there. Her name was Michelle. She was wonderful. Thank you. Thank you, Mossberg. Ah. It's not a jungle, it's just the forest. It's just the forest. Ah. Oh, I used to have that as well. I need to go. I need to go. Yeah, I used to work until like 6 o'clock in the morning. That was awful. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh my goodness. All of them. Get all of the flowers. All of them. Definitely not vegan. Definitely a carnivore. But I gotta go, guys. I hope you have a wonderful day. Please go to the community page and click on when you want to do this again next week, because this has been fabulous and I would love to do this again with you guys. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys all again, hopefully. Thank you. Oh, well, I hope that you get out of there soon. I'll be praying for you for sure. For sure. Have a wonderful day, guys. Stay blessed.